it's possible for you to flip your account from $12 to $5, okay, $150. So how can you do it? It's pretty very simple. So if you look at the trade, you will notice that they are hedging, buy and sell together. So how do you produce this same result? It's pretty very simple. Let me explain very fast. Fund a minimum of $10. Once you fund a minimum of $10, the next thing you want to do is trade with pattern. If you have a bullish pattern, then you want to enter a buy. So if it's the way I do hedging is, if it's going to a support, I buy within the pattern. If it's going to a resistance, I sell within the same pattern. Or you can likewise trade it directly. You don't want to do anything with hedging, you just do it right. I will show you many examples of how I trade it directly. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is, don't get scared, use the high loss size. Okay, use high loss size. And lastly, you don't have time to trade, you may want to use a robot to enter the multiple trade for you. So once you enter a buy, it take the rest for you. Okay,
This is what God is saying. I'm going to show you how to replicate the same results, and I'm going to teach you pattern to get the same results, and I'm going to teach you how to have a swing trade using pattern with so many profits. Keep watching.
so these are the pattern we'll be considering first. So you look at the bearish top, bearish double top. You will see that it has two head up. So you can enter at the second leg, or you can enter when it broke the neckline. This is the neckline. So you can enter when it go back up and retest the neckline, then you enter. Same thing for the bullish double bottom. Same thing for the inverted head and shoulder, and even the head and shoulder. Then also the rising and the falling wedge. Now for the rising and the falling wedge, once you draw your trend line and it's forming that kind of pattern, so you can pick your entry from the top, or once it come down, you look for its zone, to just enter. So, and also for the bullish falling wedge, so it's pretty very simple. So like I said, the first thing you want to consider is to fund a minimum of $10. Get a leverage of about 5,000 to 3,000, then trade pattern. So still on the pattern, you can take a screenshot and understand the pattern. I'm going to be showing you a practical examples of all of this pattern and how you can get a very sharp entry and flip account with it. Although I use other forms of confirmation. So came back after the W, then the candlestick was on top of dynamic moving average, dynamic support and resistance, dynamic support. Okay, so the buy keep on. So that's how it is. We keep using the pattern to trade. So yeah, too, this is another pattern, right? So at least for this, we should swing up to this level. So we are at that level right now. Like I said, we are at that level right now. So it's simple to swing with pattern. Very pretty simple. So your own assignment is to identify where the pattern is. Then once you identify where the pattern is, then you look for a possible take profit. Let's see 5 minutes. Do you see is even more clearer in 5 minutes now? So more clear. Boom. This is another pattern here. It formed a pattern, then it went back to look for a possible entry. So this is another pattern here. Are you seeing that? So you are going to see it too in the 30 minutes. So that's it. And it's not too short to make profit. So it has been doing a series of ranging at the pattern here. So let me move to the 5 minutes. I can show you how I got the entry. So you will notice it broke the neckline, that is double top. Are you seeing it? There's another miss again there to sell, then it's sold, but I didn't use that entry. And you must also note that sometimes there may be a fake out at 5 minutes. It doesn't mean you can still get your entry. So I came to 1 minute to get the entry. Do you see that now? Pretty very simple. You can still get your entry. Do you see at the neckline I got the entry at 1 minute? Pretty very simple. Okay, give us the more confirmation. So book the other block, also book the trend line, then a retest, then boom, it went straight down. So great. So okay guys, there's a trade I posted today about GPP JPY. Okay, so I locate it with OB, but there's a reason why I said we should still hold. Okay, I said we should still hold the trade. So we leave one entry now. Okay, so like I said, going to 4 hours, you will see OBB, right? You see OB, sorry. Yeah, these are other block here, right? Entry there. That was the initial. That was what we used initially. Okay, so but we saw a pattern here, M. So this was the first M. So and it broke it. It broke it here. Are you seeing it? So I said hold because it was a M pattern. So we hold with a break even. You saw that the break even was close. Are you see? So boom, all through the ground, same pattern here, an entry. So this was different. We saw it in 4 hours, then you use 30 minutes to know whether it's going to go more. Of course, like I said, it was just an OP trade, but we know holding more. This is over 500 pips.